Absolutely love that. Well, we're going to continue on that very proud vein this morning. We've had quite simply the privilege of hosting some of the directors, actors, producers of local connections at the Cape Town International Film Market and Festival. I think So the Winter to My Skin, our official Academy nod, certainly standing out in amidst a brilliant field this year. And of course, all of those filmmakers got to revel in each other's cinematic achievements at a red carpet event, and we thought we'd join in with a little bit of reveling of our own.
Thousands of miles of film, blood, sweat and tears all culminated on this red carpet of the Cape Town International Film Market and Festival. We sent our own JP Sebastian to find out what's behind this 120 Film Large celebration.
Okay, with Leon van der Merwe, director of the CTIFMF. Now that is a mouthful to say, so sorry, I'm JP by the way. Where did all these extra Fs and these Ms come from? It means Film Market and Festival.
That's correct. Yes, the festival started originally as the Cape Winelands Film Festival and then turned around and we renamed it 2 years ago as the Cape Town International Film Market and Festival. Works in progress that is being judged, training workshops, couch sessions. Yeah, that's awesome where the training is concerned.
And anyone who's interested in getting into an industry like this is where you get to.
That is absolutely where you've got to be at this point.
I think we are trying to pull down the barriers to entry.
Excellent.
We are trying to ensure that more people have accessibility to an industry, and for us taking up a leadership role to ensure that we as filmmakers ourselves, look at this and say, what can we do differently?
The opening movie was SA's contender for Academy Award nomination, So the Winter to My Skin. Of course, JP was also eager to meet its creative team.
It is a pleasure to meet someone who is, you're under consideration by the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, or the Oscars to most normal people. Mm-hmm. Has that dawned on you yet?
No.
You look really chilled.
Yeah, it hasn't, man. How can it? You know what I mean? Like, when you do this, you're not thinking about that. You're thinking about, being true and authentic to what you're doing, And that's what this is about. It's to get to the people. This is about rising,
yes,
standing up, and just doing it with dignity, respect, values,
Question of what are we doing this for? Why So the Winter to My Skin? Why now? I'm sure you give us a 2-hour lecture on that subject.
This dude, you just throw the questions, why don't you? Why now? Why not now? But my thing is essentially, as Africans, this medium, specifically film, is still relatively new to us in regards to us really being able to articulate ourselves and tell our stories. So it's an attempt to do that, man, Well, I think we're forging that kind of journey now. It's a medium that we are still quite young at. And I look forward to the period and the time where we can just express ourselves in the film, using film as a tool, in the same way that we do the pen.
Well, I think what's very significant for us as young filmmakers, as a new generation of South African filmmakers, is to start telling our stories from our own perspectives. And I really believe that even though we know our history and it's been regurgitated time and time and again, perspective is a very important thing. And the way that we export our culture when it is our own is completely different to when something else comments on it.
So the Winter to My Skin is our official torchbearer for Oscar consideration and premiered at the gala. A white-knuckle, action-packed tale of a black hero in the vein of Mzansi Robin Hood, gallantly outrunning the forces of apartheid. Pulse racing, eyes undried, and at times laughing in split sides, the crowd hailed our Oscar contender.
Then what you can expect is the morals into the story.
An amazing art film.
The visuals was beautiful.
Loved it, adored it. It was amazing. I want to watch it again, actually.
Yeah.
First things first. I told you I was going to ask you one question, but the first question you got to ask that you've been asked 1,000 times. The feeling of possibly being considered by the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. What's that feeling?
It is incredible. I have no words. Just like the film, I have no words.
What should the viewers expect going to see So the Winter to My Skin, which they should?
Visual chocolate. Visual chocolate all the way, melts in your mouth. Chocolate.
I feel like possibly a shareholder in big chocolate industry. Harrowing at times, actually surprisingly funny, but totally its own species of animal, an idiosyncratic piece of art. So the Winter to My Skin is a must-see. I'd encourage every South African to do so, and you have the opportunity during the Cape Town International Film Market and Festival in the next couple of days. Seriously, go watch this movie, go support others, local, global. Open your hearts, open your minds to art, and just shaking up your expectations a bit. Thanks. What is a thanks at the end?